Hey, Transformer Tuesdays, we're looking at Beast Wars Universe Tasmanian Kid. I remember this guy as Snarl back in the day for the American Beast Wars line, but I guess they had a cartoon in Japan where they actually named the character that, so that's who this officially is. But I just think of it as a remake of that original Beast Wars toy. I never had him, but a classmate of mine did, and we'd get our toys together and smash them about and have a good time with it. So I'm stoked to dig into this. It's a Legends, Core, Basic class, whatever you want to call it, but it's that tiny scale of figure, one of my favorites. So let's bust him open. Well, there he is, Snarl, the Tasmanian Kid himself, looking real nice. Got some great sculpting in the fur there, and a good blending of the black plastic and the brown plastic there with this gray shading here to give him those stripes. I wish we got a little bit of painting on his tail, which becomes his weapon. This is all cast in just this one brown plastic, which matches pretty good with the rest of this brown here, but is a little bit off. But yeah, he's looking real good. I like that the mouth actually does some proper chomping. So you got that going. The only thing I don't like about this mode here is this big seam break that you see on him. And that's just going to be because of how the figure's built and the price point. And it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is a little bit immersion breaking. And I can't get mine to... There's like no proper snap-in spot. I wish this headpiece snapped and clicked in to the head. So that's a little disappointing. But pretty much the only disappointing part about this beast mode, that and maybe the false chest here that we have in robot mode. They do a little bit of fake fudging to get that super good detail and not keeping the original transformation. But that's another thing. Really surprised by how complicated his transformation is for his scale. So let's get to it. It's pretty cool though. So let's fold these arms in after taking that tail off. And we're going to kind of push in his legs because this hole right here is tabbed into that peg there. So just kind of push those in and that'll give us the ability to fold this open. And this becomes a little bit tricky with how we're going to move his everything around. But first thing you want to do is kind of pull this up. And that gives us better access to having this whole back area fold back. We just need to rearrange these. But before we do that, we got to pull these out of the way so they have room. So we split those open, and then we're going to be doing this funny little tricky dance where we're folding these out so they're this part that's right there is facing outward here. And that'll give us the ability to then push this up. As we fold these around. And we're pretty much having all the things switch places and where they're going as we slide these up. See how we got that going right there? Yeah, see? So we're swinging that down and that's clicking here into place. And we're folding that down and swinging the head around here. You see where this is going. So those back arms end up becoming, or back legs end up becoming the front arms. And the head ends up becoming the feet. So we're just opening the mouth up all the way, and the split head becomes the feet. And there we go. That's robot mode. Oh, well, got to plug the backpack in and fold this piece back. There we go. Robot mode. He's looking good. A little bit goofy, but pretty cool. Good motion. This is just on a ball joint, both right up here, down here. Shoot, everything on his arm's a ball joint. But I find it funny. This hole right here in his hand is too small for the peg on his tail for him to hold. You're supposed to plug it into his arm. But why the hell does he have this hole on his hand then? Is it to just grab onto other stuff? And if it is, why would they not give other stuff the same size hole as his tail. Like, why would they make the tail bigger? That don't make any sense to me. I don't get why the hole in his hand's so much smaller. But he's looking good. We got good details on there throughout. I like the details on the inside of this panel here. That's good that we got back kibble that's at least detailed to look cool. So yeah, overall pretty cool robot mode. But the weapon and its placement is pretty lame. I wish we had the tab to make him hold it in his actual hand. Super lame. But I like the coloring on his face. The chest looks good. The red really does pop. I just think the fake chest, the fake mouth on the chest is just a little bit lame. But it is what it is. Still pretty cool looking figure. Good details. And surprisingly complicated and fun transformation. A little bit fiddly. So let's get him back into beast mode there, huh? Pull this open. Lift that up here. Fold the arms down. We're taking this area and we're swinging his head backwards as we pull these back. And as we do, we want to fold them kind of around so we're able to close it better. And we'll close it all the way as we snap it into place. So we're going to shut this a little bit there, and we're going to loop these around and get these tucked under and in between. And as we do, then we're going to just kind of fidget and get everything nice and aligned right. There's going to be these tabs in his knee right here, you can see, and those tabs in his leg are going to click into his knee. Get that clicking in. Push the head up and into his neck. That's going to kind of fill that gap. And you just want to angle these around. Move the ball joints to the hand so it's flipped over to be paws. And then we're pretty much just closing this top up here onto the head as we push it in. And we're clicking these into place. These tabs are going to click into right there, just as those are going to click into there. And we're going to see this portion of this limb filling up this gap right here. And I love how that works. That's nice and clean. It ends up looking real good. The only thing is that head. I wish there was a proper tab into place like this. Tabs in right there, but it doesn't lock it into place fully. I wish there was a tab right here at the top, but still is what it is. Works good enough. Now we just got to lock those right in and get the tail plugged in. Boom, we're back into beast mode. Looking very cool. I dig him. He's a lot of fun. And just for being a basic small guy, you know, hard to go wrong with that. I love this scale. He's so cool. And like I said, go great with this guy. Shoot. They're going to get into lots of fights coming up real soon. Thanks for joining me. We'll catch you next week with some more Transformers. I'll pull out some crazy vehicles instead of throwing some beasts at you like I have.